Guys, welcome to my channel. I finally finished my Tale of Peter Rabbit journal. It's a big chunky monkey. This thing took me a good few weeks to do. But once I got into it, it didn't take me too long to actually put it together. But this is my first one that's huge. I've done a couple journals, but you know, you get better as you do it. So this one, I'm going to do a really quick walkthrough. Don't mind the coloring. I think the coloring of my videos kind of, this isn't gray, this is a blue. So this is like a blue and a teal. And I just took the cover of one of those small little Tale of Peter Rabbit. So I have a whole bunch of these. I've been collecting them from the thrift stores. Every time I go there, I'm always looking for them. I found some like really huge books that, you know, I have enough Peter Rabbit to do probably, I don't know, 6-10 journals, something like that. So anyway, so this was my first one, so I'll probably do more because I love the Tale of Peter Rabbit. The story, the moral of the story is of course to always listen to your mother because your mother knows best. So I love the moral of the story, and I love the story of Peter Rabbit. So here we're gonna do the walkthrough. So this is just the cover. This little journal, little tag, I thought the journal would come out, but I guess it ended up being glued in there, so that was not going to come out in the end. But anyway, so everything I've made myself. I've made these like cute little flowers out of some lace and some eyelet ribbon, and these ones are some paper flowers with some crocheted pieces and an old vintage button. I wanted this to really kind of look old. I really like the vintage look, so it really has a hard time kind of staying closed right now because it's so big. Look at this. Anyway, we're going to do a walkthrough, so let's just get to the first page. So this here is a little pocket that I made. I put a little journal cards in here, so there's lots of places to write. You have little tuck spots, little adventure spots, little textured, feely spots, you know, things like that, things that makes our hearts all warm. So this is just a cover of the first signature. This here's a pocket that has a couple of pockets and a little couple of journaling cards and tags that you can write on. This gives it a little bit of adventuring, you know, if you want to just write your day or a little quick note or something like that and tuck it in for a little special spot for later. This here is a journaling card, so you can write on the back of it. This here gives you a journaling space. Here is on the ledger, vintage ledger paper, not leather paper, ledger paper. Everything has been coffee dyed, or this has been what do they call it? Food coloring dyed. I did this a whole really rainbow session of food coloring dyeing, so I was happy to actually be able to use the color in here. I love this teal color with the coffee dyed and the tea dyed, which is, I love the combination. So here gives you a nice journaling page. Here gives you a nice pocket, so you can stuff, you know, receipts, anything like that. You can write about your day. You can clip little things in here. This is also a little journaling card that you can write on. Everything, as you see, is Peter Rabbit themed. This here is actually fabric dye paper. I tried using that dye on the paper and I come to conclusion it doesn't work the greatest. Well, I haven't figured out how to use it the greatest, but this one actually turned out because I didn't use a lot of dye in the water, so I don't know if that's why, but the ones I did with green and red did not turn out very well. But anyway, moving on. So here's gives you another journaling space. This one's just a plain Jane paper page. It has a little bit of blue and a little bit of music notes at the bottom. It's I think this is a DigiKit is what this one was. I made a little pocket sewn around the edges, so it gives you a little tag. You can actually journal on the back with Peter Rabbit, of course. Under the blanket of blue is just a song. Considering this is like a blue journal. Also, each signature has a bookmark ribbon that can go in each signature. So there's three. There's three signatures. This here is just a music page, the back of the music page. Here's another pocket and gives you a journaling card, so you can journal on that. I need something to put under the side. There we go. Okay, and this here is just a coffee dyed paper with some graph paper in case you want some drawings or interesting different papers to write on. This one here is another food coloring paper die. This here is from Shabby Dabby Doodah. This is a digi-kit that I had purchased from her, and I love the blue flowers. I thought that kind of went well, and of course it's backed onto a digi coffee dye paper is what that is. Another pocket, and it has another little tag in there that you can write on the back of any interesting parts of your days. This here is another journaling page, just a blank page, and another piece of the journal ledger. This here's a pocket, so it's a little tuck, not a pocket, but a tuck. You can just tuck your little journaling card inside, and here you can write on the back of this journaling card. You can even write on here if you wanted to. That's up to you. But here's another pocket. It has a little ticket, Reach for the Stars, little digi-kit that I purchased off Etsy. This here is a little envelope, so you can tuck little secret little notes in there, left that empty. And of course it says Peter Rabbit here. This here's all the book pages that are in here are actually it's a biography of Beatrice Potter, which is the author of the Peter Rabbit series, the Tale of Peter Rabbit, series that has, 20-some books, I think, or whatever. She was a Victorian author back in the Victorian era, and I was able to find a book, actually. It's this one right here. A Tale of Beatrice Potter is what this book is. You can see here, by Margaret Lane. So I was able to find this book, and I used all the book pages for the pockets and things like that to make this more of a Peter Rabbit, Beatrice Potter kind of journal. Anyway, so this here is a CD pocket, or CD, sorry, not a CD pocket. It is a CD sleeve. My goodness, it's a sleeve. It's glued down. You have journaling spaces in the back and in the front, and it just had a little butterfly kind of holding the hinge there. This here is some old wallpaper from like the early 90s, or it's not wallpaper, border, that I was able to purchase at a thrift store, so I wanted to use that. I thought that was kind of cute. And of course, this is just from a recent book from the Peter Rabbit movie that was out, which I didn't even know they really made a movie, but anyway, found that out while I was doing this book. Here's a little tuck spot with a journaling card. Journaling space in the back, has a cute little paper flower, ledger page so you can write on. This is also a writing page. This here is just a digital kit that from Shabby Dabby Doodah. This is the other side of that page. Love, love, love this blue kit. Love it. So I'm going to tuck that in here. Here's some colored, food colored paper, and this here is a tuck. You can tuck little things in here, some lace and a little fabric, or a little paper flower that I made with my new pinches that I really enjoyed using. This here just says enjoy today. It's just a little piece that flips out for you to write on, as well as the back and this coffee dyed paper. So you have lots of writing space in here, a lot of interest. Some music sheets, that's just the back of that song. This here is another Shabby Dabby Doodah's digital kit. I think it's timeless something. Anyway, I love, 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 love clocks, and this kit had a lot of clocks, and it was blue and the sepia color. Anyway, I absolutely love this kit, so I figured I'd tuck a page in there because I haven't done her journal kit yet, so it was kind of sneaked a quick page in there so I could use it. This here is some food coloring page as well, the backside. Here's a pocket that I made to hold a big, large tag you can write on the back side of, and also Peter Rabbit themed from a Peter Rabbit book that I was able to purchase, and of course, are you gonna fit back in there? Well, we'll tuck that back in after. And I just took out the images from that book. This here's a letter that from Beatrice Potter from that I was able to copy and just put on some coffee dye paper because I really didn't want to use the original and lose the original actually. So I copied it and put in some coffee dye paper, some lace and some little pearls. You know, family. It has the family of bunnies. So here's a pocket, and it has a journaling card, of course. Every pocket has a space for journaling. This here is like a big matchbook book that kind of folds out, and you have space for journaling on both sides. So, and then you can just tuck it in and tuck it back there. Really cute. This here's that doily. Some loose leaf, you know, good writing paper, the back of the ledger. Here is a pocket. This here is the first page of those little tiny books, like the front cover, The Tale of Peter Rabbit by Beatrice Potter. So I thought I'd just tuck that right in there. So I'd have that, and of course, a little journaling card with Mrs. Rabbit, anyway. And these are vintage buttons. These are actually mother of pearl buttons. As you can see, they're really shiny, and I just really wanted to put them on here. I just wanted to use them. That with little paper flower, because of course I was playing with my paper flower punch. And this here is the back cover, is also a digi-kit that I found on Etsy. I've kind of mixed like old, not really old, well old, yeah, old books, and some digi-kits and some, you know, made papers, things like that. So just a mixture of everything. So this is the start of the second signature, Kindness Matters. This one in here says, make the days count. Of course, it's Peter eating his carrots. Going to Mr. McGregor's farm, or not farm, but his garden. Anyway, so this is your little journal spot, another journal spot. Here is some stenciling inked paper that I was playing with on some coffee dye paper. Here's a French page that I just dyed with some food coloring. And this thing right here, this page, not thing, but page right here, is a page that was in that Tale of Beatrice Potter's biography book. And this is actually a letter that was written to Noelle from Miss Potter. And she didn't know what to write to him, so she wrote a little story about Peter Rabbit and Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail and his family and their mother. And it's really just a beginning stories of Peter Rabbit. So I thought that was really cute. I thought that was good addition to this journal. So anyway, it's a nice read for you. Here is just a little tag spot where you can write on the back. This here is just a flip. You can actually put things inside this envelope here, and you can also write on here if you'd like. This just tips in like that. Oops. And on the back side, it also has another pocket. This is Beautiful Day. It has some journaling spots, journaling cards, a big journaling card that you can write on that's Peter Rabbit themed. This is also another page of that story or the letter. Some more food colored page, pocket, a nice little booklet you can write in. So lots of journaling spots in here. Just tucks in there. Lots of spaces for you to, you know, draw or decorate yourself as well. Lots of empty spaces for that. And of course, here's another journaling tag spot that you can journal on. You can also journal on the back of this page here if you'd like. This is just a little tuck. Here's the back side. This is a coffee dyed. And then here's another little tuck. and another journaling card that also has little spots in here that you can tuck little things, little receipts, little tickets. If you're going to a concert, anything like that, you want to keep those memories. That was a cute little spot to keep those. And here is the journaling spot here. Just a flip up, interesting little thing. Has a little part of the story, and of course Mrs. Rabbit tending to her vegetables because she's making supper. And a little pocket on the back, another little journaling card. This little part kind of flips over, holds it closed, fits great in that little pocket. Here, respond to every call that excites your spirit. So he definitely went to the call of exciting his spirit when he went in Mr. McGregor's garden. This here's the center of the journal. This is also another book mark that you can use to mark your spots in your journals if you like. This is live in the moment, love completely. Of course, Mrs. Rabbit and her babies. You never fail until you stop trying. So, of course, he still never stopped trying. So he got out of Mr. McGregor's garden. Here are a couple pockets that has a couple journaling spots in here that you can write on the back of these. You know, if you're giving somebody your phone number, thing like that, you can kind of keep those in your wallet or your purse. You can tuck those in. Another little journaling spot. Here's another, I guess not. That one's just, I think I glued that all the way down. Yeah, I did. So there's just two pockets on that one. Here it has 3 pockets. So you have a spot here if you wanted to, mark the day of something or stamp the date of something that, you went to, say, a festival and you had a receipt and you had maybe a band brochure or whichever, and you want to mark whatever that was, Metallica concert, whatever it is. I don't know if you put a Metallica concert in a Peter Rabbit journal, but anyway, you could put that in here and then you could have everything kind of falling into that concert, what you did at that concert. So anyway, that's what the kind of concept of this is. You can write in what it is that's you're tucking in here. This here is a little journaling card, flip it open, that you can write on both sides, actually on 3 sides if you really wanted to. And here is just an old photograph. This is actually a digital kit. This is not a real photograph, but still looks like it. So here's another little journaling page, another little journaling page here, journaling page, and a journaling page, and journaling page. So it gives you a few in between the pockets. So if you wanted to write about the, how you traveled to this Metallica concert and, you met up with your friends and so on and so forth. And then, you might want to have pictures mounted here of that concert with you and your friends or things like that. And then write some more about, the hotel stay and all the restaurants you went to and so on and so forth. So, it gives you a little bit of journaling space after the pockets to allow you to write about whatever you're stuffing in the pockets, I guess. Here's another another pocket. You can write here. There's a writing space here. This here is just an interesting part of the book that I tore apart actually for the front cover, and for the pictures that are in here. So this is just a page of that book. Yep. And here is just another ledger page, a little tuck spot with another one of those pages, pictures of Peter Rabbit, along with a tag that you can write on the back side of. Of course, any of these tags are removable. You can staple them to, the pages that don't have anything on them if you wanted to write on the back of them, or you could even tape them in. You can have them flip open, things like that. So here's another journaling spot. Here's the getting to the end of this the letter to Dear Noel about Peter Rabbit. This here's another CD sleeve that has a picture from the movie Peter Rabbit. So you have your journaling space on the back and a journaling. Of course, you have this whole journaling page here. Here as well, you have a journaling card. You have this space here if you wanted to journal on as well. This is just a little tuck space. You can tuck other things in here if you like. You know, plane tickets, concert tickets, things like that. This is another Peter Rabbit's, or sorry, not Peter Rabbit, but the letter, of course, to Dear Noah. Then this is the other side of that ink stenciled paper, and just some washi tape just to add some color to it. So obviously you can journal on this, you can journal on this side and this side. You could even journal on here if you wanted to, or you could just keep this plain. I just kind of left this one alone. I thought it was kind of, I like the decoration of it, just the digital. I like that part. And then I put anything as possible in the back. You know, I think this is Whiskers. No, what is this? Who is this? This one? Mouse. Oh, goodness, what was her name? Oh, I don't remember. But anyway, I'm going to be doing a mouse journal, of course, of Beatrice Potter and of this book. So I'll let you know once I get to her. I can't remember her name. But anyway, here is just a pocket that's stuffed with some journaling cards. This is Puddle Duck. This is Jemima Puddle Duck. There we go. That was her name. And Peter Rabbit journaling card. And this is just a tag that you can write on the back side of. You can also stick that in other places. And this is the start of the third. Actually, this right here is the start of the third signature. Sorry. So this is just a plain page. You can write on this. This is your vintage ledger page that you can write on. Your vintage, or not your vintage, but your coffee dyed loose leaf. Your smaller doily that's been food colored. This here is just a coffee dyed paper with a nice cute little ruffle that I made and just stuck a little bow on there. Coffee dyed. This is another one of Tina's from Shabby Dabby Doodah's time. I gotta check to see what the name of that is, but Enchanted Time or Time I don't remember. But anyway, this is just a digital page that I liked and I shoved it in there. This here's another pocket. It's just a one pocket that has a page from Beatrice Potter's original drawings in that letter. And this here is a little journal, digital journal file folder you could write on. This is a tag, of course, digital. And this here is just a little picture, that digital picture that I tucked in just to add a little bit of interest. And Turn Around, Bright Eyes, this song. A lot of these songs I find in these music books, I have no idea, none, what they are. I've never heard them before, so I don't know if you've ever heard Turn Around, Bright Eyes. I don't know, or I don't even know if that's how it goes, but I don't even know if this is a song, but that's what it reminded me of, so I thought that was kind of cute, because his mother would have told him to turn around and not go to Mr. McGregor's garden, because that's where his papa had passed away. So anyway, I thought that was kind of funny and ironic. Anyway, this here is just another journaling page. This gives you a place that if you wanted to add some art, you could glue this down. You could, you know, glue flippy things on here to add some journaling space. You could even put some coffee dyed paper on here and make this an extra journal page as well if you wanted to. This here just flips out as a graph paper. Here gives you 2 pockets. So one here you can journal on the back side of this little, this is from Shabby Dabby Doodah as well. I think it's her numbers. This here gives you a ticket from a digital kit from the Peter Rabbit digital kit from Etsy that I found. Gives you a Victorian castle, little picture, just a little bit of interest. This here is just a piece of paper that you can write on to add a little bit more journaling space. Okay, little butterfly. This is from that letter to Noelle as well. Here it gives you a little pocket. Well, it's actually a 2 pockets. So here's just a little miniature pocket with a little journaling card. And here gives you a tag that has journaling space on the back, and with a little pull tag here from some linen. This here is also another digital page from Shabby Dabby Doodah's digital kit. Give you some journaling space in here. These are 2 pockets that I made out of that Tale of Beatrice Potter biography book, with a little satin rose and some crocheted lace. And in these has 2 tags that were from a digital kit that I got from Etsy. So one there and just one here, and 2 little pulls. And of course this has a little page tab at the top. Here's another journaling space, ledger page, and some more journaling. Here is a little tuck spot, and this here is a little envelope that has a little ticket in there that you could write on the back side of, just to add a little bit more interest. And here is a tag that from that digital kit to kind of add a little bit more interest as well. You could write on this page as well. Here's another pocket with a journaling card here, and here is a journaling card that I made to give you more space. This here's from the movie of Peter Rabbit, and here is a couple of CD sleeves that has journaling spaces on the back side of, and also another ribbon for the 3rd signature. So here's just pictures from the movies. You can write down here you know, special dates or anything like that. Then you have your journaling space in the back. Here is Beatrice Potter and who is this? Discussing Hedwig Tweed. I have no idea who that is with. But anyway, that is a picture of Beatrice Potter. Coffee dyed in there, and you can also write on the back side of that, of a coffee dyed space. Here's another pocket. There's actually a pocket here and a pocket here, so there's a journaling card. You can write on that. And there's also a journaling card in the back as well that you can have access to pull out and write on. Here is a little tuck spot. You can tuck things in. This also is a tuck spot. You can tuck things in here. So for like this, which I need to put things in. Oops. I need to put a couple more tags in, obviously, because I'm missing these 2. So these are 2 tuck spots. So I will get 2 journaling cards put in that side and get that finished. I didn't realize I didn't do that. So here is another journaling spot along with the ledger page, journaling space, journaling space, journaling space, journaling space, and journaling space on that food color dyed. This here is some old wallpaper border that was same as put on that CD case back here. This is just a pocket made with that, with some lace. Here is the Tale of Beatrice Potter. This was an insert from her book, and it also serves as a journaling card on the back. So it gives you interesting facts about Miss Beatrice Potter, and in that book, from Margaret whoever. Anyway, so that you can read that about her. This is just the back side of that digital kit from Shabby Dabby Doodah. You can write on here if you like. This is also a journaling space, journaling space, journaling space. So as you see, there's lots of journaling spaces, lots of pages to write on in here. This should keep you writing for a while, I would say. Here is a journaling card, and this is just a little ticket that we made, just a little embellishment. You can also, you know, have this down here and use this as a little tuck. You could glue that in yourself, and then if you wanted extra spaces to tuck things. This here is also a tag to journal on, and oops, there we go. This here is a book page from a book about Beatrice Potter as well. So here's some more food colored page. This is a Shabby Dabby Doodah. Back to that, you know, quick clocks. Love, love, love that kit. I need to do a journal of that kit. And here is a little fabric cluster that I made out of the same fabric that I made the journal cover out of. That was kind of cute, just to kind of add a little top page at the corner. I think you could tuck something in that. Yep, you could tuck something in that. So I might even just tuck something in there, just to add something. And this is just a flat fabric flower that I made with a vintage button. And a picture of Peter Rabbit there. The doily. And we're almost done, guys. And more journaling space. This here is the front of the book, and it's the book this book belongs to. So you can write who you're giving this book to. If you're not giving it to anybody, if you're keeping it to yourself, you can write your name on here, and then you can tuck that into one of those pockets in the front, or you could even glue this into the front of the book if you wanted to, or the back of the book, whichever you like. The back of the signature holds a pocket, and that pocket holds a journaling card. There's just blue flowered, and on the back it has this, like, yeah, just yellow. So that just tucks in there. Oops, tucks in there. And here has a corner tuck, and then it has your final journaling card that you can journal on the back side of as well. And that is the chunky monkey of a journal that I have been working on that turned out huge, I have to say. I'm hoping the next one will not be as big as this. I have to learn to I learned a lot of things with this, but I do have to learn that less is more sometimes, even though you want to make a million things and shove them all in here. They don't all belong in one journal. That you can actually make multiple journals and stuff those things in there. So there is that just ties up to kind of keep it closed. So then we'll close the best as it can, I guess. The journal dimensions are, how big are they? They are 9 by, it started out as, I think, a 9 by 5.5. I think it's a 5.5, 5 3/4. So it's a good size journal. Like I said, it should take you a while to fill it up if that's something you're interested in. And yeah, so thanks for joining me and going through this walkthrough of this journal with me. I really appreciate it. Look forward to the next Peter Rabbit journal that I'll be working on. I still have loads and loads and loads of Peter Rabbit books and things to make with Peter Rabbit. So, because I went a little nuts. But anyway, so I will be making more. Hopefully, I'll be a little bit different, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye.